Go live. Woo.
There we are.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. This lady's yelling at me. Ad for governor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write my own name in.
Mm-hmm.
I want that kind of change, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Seems like a light night today. Great.
Uh-huh. Thank goodness, I'm ready for bed.
Mm-hmm. I can go to bed.
Jason M. Hey, everybody. Lucky Bat. Ooh. Heavy blue the right color, I think. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe it is ultramarine. Cleo, yo, yo, yo.
Yo, 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 yo. I like yo-yos.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing of Doom. Ooh, woo. Nick and Jay, how's your horrendous night? Bad.
Uh-huh.
So bad. So horrendous. So horrible. Okay. Gotta get things ready to print.
Ban Davis. Bah! I keep tuning in when you're done. Well, I'm not done tonight. Not for another hour. Dr. Rhino, what's up, fellow nerds? How are we doing tonight? Good. Working on some Malifaux. I've been working with oils. Here's an example of a young NEPHILIM painted 100% with oils. Actually, not 100%. I did a base coats with acrylic, and then I put oil on top.
Adorable.
Giorgio, dude, that Space Marine busy looks amazing. I'm tempted to try one to improve my painting skills. Yeah! Yeah, the bust was awesome. Yeah, fun to paint.
And to eat.
Not crazy fun to build because of resin dust. Yeah. Shaved a couple years off my life, but it was fine. So I'm laying on my base coats. I think I'm gonna give the ones I've done a few days to dry, and then I'll varnish them, and then I'll finish them off with acrylics. Just little touches, eyes, like final highlights. But the oils did pretty much everything.
George Gajardo, I ducking hate autocorrect.
Yeah!
Those darn ducks.
Yeah. Marsh pucking, dang it.
Exactly.
Mr.
Ellis, just painting some Necrons, going purple and matte black for accents.
I like purple. Purple doesn't get used enough. It's kind of rare.
I would argue that orange is more rare.
Oh yeah, orange is very rare.
I think we need to see more orange.
Mm-hmm.
Orange.
Orange, more like orange.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna quit.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm so excited. Just a few days till I'm off to Canada. Oh, is this the big play on tabletop? Is it play on tabletop or 40K in 40 minutes, or is it the same thing? I'm not up to date on my battle report people
reports.
because I don't watch battle reports.
Yeah. George Casardo, orange you glad I didn't say banana?
I get it because fruit.
Dancing of Doom, yes, Jay, they're the same people.
Hmm.
Dr. Rhino, yes, it is planned tabletop.
Woo! You have to tell us all about it because we're going to be doing battle reports one day.
One day. I think you mean tomorrow,
Yep.
right?
Video comes out tomorrow.
Because that's true.
Mm-hmm. This guy's big.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining my little Malifaux showgirls going up against these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Although my showgirls have magic.
Right. And that helps a lot.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't necessarily think it,
Mm-hmm.
but magic helps.
Yeah. I mean, they also have the mannequins, which are like just automata, living basically robots. So maybe they're pretty good fighters. I could see the Corfi are pretty big. The Corfi can maybe hold their own. And of course, you kill a Corfi, they come back as a mannequin. Oh, Zevin, I don't watch battle reports that much either. I think I know which channel could change that, though. Yep, Squidmar.
Yeah. Now, wouldn't that be wild?
Holy cow.
I would love that.
Mm-hmm. Van Davis sprayed them with Army Painter matte varnish, and then it smoothed them out. Now they take speed paint nicely. Great! That's awesome. George Cicciardo, Eons of Battle is just like birds in that they are both fake.
I mean, yeah. I would say so.
Datarina, one day, literally one day formula. Now we get Eons of Battle reports. Oh yeah, Eons of Battle reports. And then one day we're going to get Eons of makeup tutorials, Eons of React videos.
Right. Exactly.
Eons of meme compilations. What about others are some YouTube things that people just love?
React videos.
Eons of unboxing.
Eons of tech.
Yeah, Eons of tech. Eons of tech tips. Oh my gosh, can you imagine me giving tech tips?
Oh, yeah. It's like, all right, so we're going to we're gonna start up the new MacBook Pro, and we're gonna take a look.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how do you turn it on?
That's right. Eons of lunchbox, Eons of flamethrower. Oh, 7 Eons of dog videos. Ah, my Pumpkin could be a YouTube star. Not my Yoda. He does not like cameras.
Yeah. Also, he doesn't look like a YouTube star.
What are you talking about? He looks exactly like a YouTube star.
Lucky Bat, please confirm. Yeah. Yeah, whatever makes you sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Novogel, Eons of Printing for 3D printing.
Yeah. Eons of STLs. That's our Patreon.
Ooh. There you go.
EOB lingerie try-ons. Christian Riza, Eons of DIY. Jason M, Eons of social politics. Mike the Frog, have you ever seen a particular miniature and then you realize, wow, the model maker was horny when they designed this? It's really is impressive how many sculptors can sculpt with one hand.
Right. I feel like some probably sculpt with no hands.
Scaling triangles. Hey guys, I know you don't use a model paint black in your painting. Which black is it? It is Apple Barrel Craft Paint. Come on, there's got to be one near me. It is Apple Barrel Multi-Surface Indoor-Outdoor 21985E Black Satin Acrylic Paint. It is the best black paint I have come across. I really like it, and it's not bad for like 80 cents. It's actually very, very good. Dr. Rhino, Eons of Cooking Hacks. Yeah! Oh, 7, I'm pretty sure the entire Daughters of Cain line was sculpted with one hand. Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
That's no Vogel. Eons of MSR. No, that's
ASMR?
ASMR. Eons of ASMR. Just Jay painting for an hour and a half with no talking, just brush licking noises, cleaning brush noises, opening pots, and squeezing droppers.
I love it.
Mark the Frog, does y'all's significant others partake in the hobby with you? No.
Nope.
Gareth Maze, what color scheme should I use for my Command Edition starter set terrain? I want to try more advanced weathering techniques like the ones you used in the weathering video. Also, don't like the Games Workshop scheme. Orange and glitter. Doesn't matter what type of glitter, but it's gotta have glitter.
I'm not gonna complain. Why aren't you done yet?
This guy's kind of got like a fun pose. Is he like trying to show off his muscles?
It is an Eons of Burping ASMR. Now that's a channel we could do right this second.
Yeah. Rainer Canestein, is that oil straight from the tube or thinned with mineral spirits? Like, is it different from an oil wash? What I like to do, I squirt the oil onto a piece of cardboard, and then that cardboard soaks up a lot of the excess oil, linseed oil, and then I scoop it off of the cardboard, and then I put it on my glass palette. And then I kind of just thin it like exactly like normal acrylic paint, but I use odorless mineral spirits instead of water. The Dark Knight Brimmy, do you have any other color paints you use that are cheap brands? No, everything else is real model paint. Dr. Rhino, I've tried for over a year to get my wife to play/paint Warhammer. She refuses. Open to suggestions.
No, she's right.
07, what is the faction/models that you hate the box art for the most? Mine is Iron Jaws. The yellow just looks weird to me. Custodes. The Games Workshop Custodes look like garbage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's literally just like the Games Workshop gold spray paint and then a wash. It just does nothing for the models.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
Wargame Rambo. Orange and glitter for terrain, also glow-in-the-dark stickers. Yes, absolutely. Gareth Mays, I know somebody that owns a bucket of pearl paint. I don't know why, and I don't think he does either. Richard Price, I'm only doing this hobby again because my wife got massively into D&D terrain building. Cool. Yeah, D&D, physical D&D is kind of blowing up.
Yeah.
Dr. Rhino, how dare you take her side, Nick? I thought we were buddies.
Just gotta be honest.
Dr. Rhino, custodies and not gold equal win. I'm writing a video about custodies where I paint them gold without using gold paint.
Holy cats.
Mm-hmm. Rainer Kennestein. I don't think I've ever seen custodies that weren't just gold. What color scheme do you prefer for them? I like gold. I just think that Games Workshop did a really bad job of painting gold. Like you gotta work really hard to get some contrast and color value in gold. Often, if you mix in browns and greens and red, you can get a lot more interesting things happening inside of gold. Lots of selective washes. There's some great custodies art in 30K where there's like really good artwork of painted custodies or like paintings of custodies that just have so much contrast and value, and then you see the physical models painted by Games Workshop and it's just gold and a wash. We got a big dry paint crumb on the wing.
Eat it off.
Yeah.
I love crumbs.
Okay, Rambo. I'm still a theater of the mind D&D player. Dr. Rhino, I did my custodies in a jade green with orange energy. Ooh. Always like orange.
Mm-hmm. Again, not enough models have orange.
No. I'm surprised that they've decided to do the squats in the Gene Stealer cult colors. Why not use a color scheme they haven't used before?
Yeah.
Like, I suppose gray and blue looks good, but I feel like you used it up when you did the Gene Stealer cult. I want to see Games Workshop artwork. Like sometimes they'll take photos for like White Dwarf or for Warhammer Community of like models fighting, and I want to see the Gene Stealer cult fighting the squats. You won't be able to tell them apart.
Mm-hmm.
Weird thing about the Gene Stealer cult is the Gene Stealer cult neophytes are painted unbelievably well on the Games Workshop web store. It's like the last models they let the painters go all out on. And now it seems like they're pretty strict with the like heavy metal, like basic heavy metal scheme. Richard Price, does orange rust count? Yes.
I'm gonna say no. Gotta be orange.
Mm-hmm.
Orange armor. I have an orange battle wagon. That's pretty fun.
Mark the Frog, do the Stormcast Eternals have the same bad gold treatment? Sometimes. The nice thing about them is that they usually have a lot more robes and other pieces of kit that they're wearing. And I think they're a little bit brassier than the Custodies. Gato Destructo, any good suggestions for a starter Death Guard army or just a Nurgle army in general? I don't know, probably a box of Plague Marines. Get a box of Plague Marines, paint up a box of Plague Marines, see if you like them. And then maybe after that, get the, look into the, either like snagging some of the Dark Imperium stuff on eBay or looking at the Combat Patrol. Oh, 7, why would you ever need more than the classic $30 Retributor armor spray paint and the Reichland Fleshshade pot you've spilled at least 3 times? Yeah, I guarantee, Games Workshop spray paint, Army Painter spray paint is bog standard spray paint. There's no magic formula in there. It's just regular stuff.
But it's made by Citadel.
Well, that just means it's 5 times the price. Dr. Rhino,
if to use it in the YouTube video.
If the Imperial Fists were orange instead of yellow, I would like them. Imperial Fists, yeah. I've seen Imperial Fist paint jobs that have a lot of orange in them. Yeah, the bright canary yellow is not the greatest look. It's always when people do something kind of interesting with them is when the Imperial Fists kind of come to life. And then of course you need the Primarch Dorn sitting right in the middle of them. Dorn.
But anyways, we should be shilling for Games Workshop stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And you should be buying the spray paints.
Mm-hmm. Ah, that's right. Yeah, the NDA says we have to.
Exactly.
Jokes like that, and we wonder why they don't return our emails.
Yeah.
Mark the Frog Squad should totally be in high visibility orange and yellow like the construction workers and miners they are. Absolutely.
Guy Jr., shills.
Shill.
We would never show.
Armory Burgess, how are the current Malifaux minis? I had some ninjas a while back, and they were super fragile. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to roughhouse with them, but, you know, pick them up by the base. I think what makes it a little bit easier is, like with Space Marines and Orcs, I grab them by the handful. Whereas these guys, I'm a little more gentle, and I kind of it's easy to be gentle because you really do pick them up and use them one at a time. There's no like squads of Malifaux guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta assemble them properly with plastic glue.
And love.
And love.
And care.
Yeah, maybe just love.
Okay. So Mark, if you guys shill hard enough, maybe they send you both to Warhammer World to paint
Macaque! Guilty macaque!
Yep. No, we're looking forward to Raymond.
Ah, Kill Team Raymond, I can't wait.
That's what we really want.
Kristen Ariza, have you tried using the other colors from Apple Barrel from the same range as the black? No, I haven't tried. I mean, I've used some of this stuff in the back, like when I was a little kid, and now that I think back on them, I know a lot of them have like really bad coverage and are kind of watery. It might be worth giving them a try. We could do the classic YouTube video I painted today using craft paint.
Hey, look, it all looks bad. Awesome. Right.
But I can definitely say that the black paint, the satin black, really good.
Yeah. I have a distinct memory. I don't know. It's probably 7 or 8 years old, and you know how that like Hobby Lobby and the stores like that, they have like those like wooden boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
I bought one of those. I bought like a treasure chest. Well, my mom bought it. I was 8.
Yeah.
And I got some craft paints, and I remember sitting down, and I had a paper plate, and I took one of the paints, didn't shake it up, and went, and just water came out.
Yep.
A lot of fun. Also, I was lying. That was yesterday. Gato Destructo. Aw, it's like ketchup. Ah, isn't that the worst?
Mm-hmm.
When the juice comes out.
Guy Junior J is trying really hard to attract the Citadel Assassinorum these days. Game of Fields. I would argue that the Rust-Oleum and Krylon spray on way too thick for miniatures, no matter what the temperature is, no matter where on the plant the plants are aligned. I've used matte acrylic paints on, or matte spray paints on terrain. I don't use it on miniatures. I have used Rust-Oleum matte black primer, and I feel like it's excellent. Doesn't go on thick. I've struggled immensely with white spray paint my whole life.
Yeah.
Because it sucks.
Certainly does.
I remember being very upset with a lot of Necron models. Spraying them white and then being like, oh, God.
Yep.
I think if you spray it as your base coat, like a base coat primer, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also have to spray it on like kind of perfectly. Like you can't let it be wet. You don't want to spray a wet coat on your minis.
No.
Getting the Rattle Can Army Painters are a good call. I mean, are they cheap? I don't think they're that cheap. They're probably not nearly as expensive as Games Workshop. Wirehead, I have never used an Army Painter rattle can that didn't orange peel to shit in any temperature. Guy Jr. Shills! Oh yeah, we're big Rusto shills.
Rusto shills.
I don't like Krylon. I mean, thank God they finally switched from the awful, like, chisel nozzles. Oh, God. The years where they had the chisel nozzles, where they sprayed in like a fan shape, so it just doused the middle of whatever you were working on with paint, and then just spritzed onto the edges. I mean, I suppose it makes some sense if you're using it for, like, its intended purpose to, like, spray a vase or a chair, but if you're doing anything real, it's awful.
And there goes our Krylon sponsorship.
Yeah! Krylon sucks. Mark the Frog. The bust paint job of the Black Templar you posted is immaculate and really provokes my imagination for my own projects. Thank you, Jay, for showing your work and passion for the world to appreciate. Yeah!
It is good.
RY Clegg, Jay, I can't sleep. Use the beauty of yours and sing me a lullaby. Nick serenade him. Well, maybe I can do my orc voice. Rock my baby on the treetop. When the orcs come, the wog will stop. On our Patreon, I have a wonderful cover of it's
a Wonderful World.
It's a Wonderful World, but it's orky. It's a Wonderful World.
Yeah.
One of my, literally, still the YouTube video I'm most proud of.
Yep. Yeah, and to watch that, it's $5, and you get a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh my goodness, do you ever? I see skies of blue, red roses too. So much fun.
That's a little taste. That's a little taste of what that sweet Patreon could get you. Yeah, hot damn.
Asuka, hey Jay and Nick, I just picked up some Crayola Model Magic soft squishy modeling material to use to make bases. Any quick tips on how to use it well? Yeah, you gotta super glue it down to the bases. You want to go sparing with the super glue because it'll squish. So yeah, just a drop of super glue where you want to stick it down to.
Boom.
Sternberg, Jay, I have to call you out for still not painting that big Forge World Space Marine in today's video. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Especially painting that face.
That face.
It's a weird face. Not that many people comment about that weird face. I don't know if anyone did. Somebody said the helmet's weird, which it is.
Yeah,
especially compared to the Primaris.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's almost like Primaris helmets look really good. It is the triangle scream is really sharp, like no Space Marine has ever had.
Yeah.
Okay, Junior, suddenly so sleepy.
Suddenly sleepy.
Aaron Gret, Jay, what would it cost for you to make me those green stuff armor plates you use on your Imperial Knight shoulders like in the video? The one you built in 24 hours. Oh, God. I don't know if you'd want to... Like, they're pretty rough in person. I wouldn't mind running that experiment again with Milliput. But I'd have to remake the molds. Because the molds... Oyamaru molds fall apart pretty quick. I mean, maybe you make them yourself. I showed exactly how to do it in the video. Oyamaru's cheap.
Do it.
Got the Destructo. Also, any idea where I can get me some conversion bits? If you kind of know what bits you're looking for, like if you want like Imperium bits or Space Marine bits, you can ask on the Facebook Marketplace. It's a good way to do it. Join some Warhammer groups and be like, hey, I'm looking for Adeptus Mechanicus bits. Anybody want to sell me their bits? I always post a picture. We have a video all about how to buy and sell on the to buy on the Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm. And maybe you could even reverse engineer.
Yeah.
This out. But yeah. Buy some trade. You can get some good deals.
You can.
Some people need to sell their stuff because they bought too much.
Yes. Mark the Frog, I think a fun video is you and Nick swapping work areas for a project and using whatever the other person has around.
We have almost all
the same we have stuff. Like the same stuff. It's hard, like it would be kind of interesting if like Nick was a carpenter and I was like a welder, But it'd just be us both setting up wet palettes, putting on paint, and painting normally.
Yes. We have almost all the same paints.
Yeah.
We have almost the same airbrushes. I have 3D printers, so you
true.
get to do that.
Yeah, but I don't know how.
Yeah. I have a label maker. That could be cool.
Uh-huh.
Label stuff. Yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Gamma Field. Why does Nick have all these vibrators out? That's where my my mind went too. Okay, Junior, I'd watch Nick label stuff. Well, you could have watched myself and Sean print out shipping labels for all those shirts when we did the pre-order.
Shirts? What are these shirts you're talking about?
Oh, I don't know if people know this, but we have merch.
Boom!
Wonderful t-shirts, wonderful sweatshirts.
Very comfy sweatshirts. They're very, very nice and soft.
Mm-hmm. And those are real, unedited photos of us.
Yeah. They're a little old. We're a little bigger now.
Yeah,
But
exactly. But amazing. Chris, Nick has a kick-ass monitor, and Jay has a computer that might work.
Roy Graff, you should get us to send in pictures of our painting setups and rate them for a video or stream. That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't even know how highly my setup would be rated.
Yeah.
It's a table
Right.
with lots of lighting equipment.
Very true. I think, and some people have setups that look really good, but are inefficient.
Yeah. Yeah, there probably is. There probably is something to it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, bonus points for mini fridges, TVs.
Right. Exactly.
Dozens of Red Bull cans.
Oh, yeah. I always think about that architecture studio. Old-fashioned barn, just full of Monster Energy cans. It's an art. And the fun thing is, like, they were on the giant window, so people from the outside could see in.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, that's a lot of cans.
I don't remember if it was my idea or Lucky Bat's idea, but we wanted to make a giant Mothman cutout and hang it in one of the windows.
Pretty good.
Believe it or not, though, not a lot of free time when you're in architecture studio.
Really? Lucky Bat, how many points for lotion and tissues?
Oh yeah, that's instantly a letter grade right there.
Yep. Someone's typing an idea down.
Mm-hmm. You know my computer is running hot when the screen is like 10 seconds behind typing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a computer that works. So yeah, thanks for that idea, and we're gonna steal it.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of Linus Tech Tips had like the same thing.
Oh yeah, the Linus Tech Tips ones were wonderful. Mark the Frog, does Jay use greebles from non-Games Workshop sources? I really like the Warriors of Erwin Skeleton Warriors box. It was on sale not that long ago on Amazon. I remember I actually posted to the Discord. I was like, hey, everybody should buy this. It's on sale. It's such a great kit. They're not good models. If you actually put the skeletons together, they're tiny, spindly, and awful. But if you want full skeletons to like put onto your minis, they're great. If you want to put like a full skeleton on the base, or I use them all the time to put like little crucified heretics all over my Black Templar stuff. Love it. Jason M. I have a TV at my painting setup. No Red Bull cans. I'm more of a beer bottle guy.
That's even better. There's even more respect for that.
Mark the Frog. I use empty LaCroix cans for used X-Acto blades. Kick the Bandit. You should rate the Patreon subscribers pile of shame. See, the only problem with the pile of shame is it's only big or small, whereas the painting setups can run the gamut of
Right.
having interesting
Weird
things
stuff.
going on.
Yeah. I mean, we already have a lot of fun with people sending in photos, like you'll be complete, all that kind of stuff, and looking at the background. And
Yes.
Like, what is going on? Because some people, I don't know, I have, I guess, maybe a lot of shame. So I would take a photo and you would not see anything else in it but the thing. But a lot of people, you can see their lives.
Their feet, their family, their
Yeah.
animals.
Right. Weird, crazy stuff in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, though. Those people are better people than me.
Yeah.
Mark the Frog, do you write down paint recipes for use later?
Never once ever. Should, but I don't. Although, you know what? I feel like not knowing exactly what to do has helped me in the long run because I always mix and match, and I have to think about things and try things out, and sometimes I'll use different paints. So yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea to have a little like Google document or some notes on your phone or something of your recipes, but I think it's always good to be testing and trying.
And I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the stuff that you painted, there's videos about it.
That is true. Yeah, I have gone
Which also
back
helps.
and referenced
streams.
videos.
The streams are even crazier
Mm-hmm.
because you get to see every
That's
little
true.
thing.
Honestly, the streams though, it's so much work to like scrub through the video. I just I'll just make it up.
Yeah.
I bet I get pretty close. Money. Jay, please do the Custodies already. TTS demands tribute. The text-to-speech Custodies. I mean, technically the original Custodies, which I think were just called like Imperial Bodyguards, that is what they are a reference to. Like there are Games Workshop models that look like those Custodies. They don't look a lot like those Custodies, but they are, naked with the pointy helmet.
You said naked. Gareth Mays, do you thin chipping medium might have made a large mistake?
I don't know. I've never thinned it.
I have. You can thin a little.
You can thin a little?
Yeah. Like with the Vallejo thinner. Like if you have the Vallejo chipping medium, you can use the Vallejo thinner. You can't thin it a lot.
Yeah. I've definitely like wanted to thin it, but then chickened out and then just sprayed it. And been like, well, it'll work. It will work if I just do it like this.
Yeah, I did that on my battle wagon. It was coming out a little weird. I'm like, I'll thin it. And I did, and it was fine. I do think, I don't know. It worked out because it's a battle wagon. I did get giant, like, cracking in it. And that could be, I don't know if that was because of the thinning. I don't know. I don't really know why. It worked out. I love the look of it. It's kind of random, so that might be a problem.
It'd be kind of interesting to actually, because chipping medium, if you're good at it, you can do a lot with it. But
Yeah.
I've only tried it a couple of times. It'd be interesting to like really try it out and maybe try out like different brands, different amounts thinned.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of like the mech guns and stuff. I wanna really go to town on those.
Mm-hmm.
I really like those models.
Yeah, they are
fun.
good. But don't you miss the old tractor cannons?
No.
The old fine cast tractor cannons? Mark the Frog. Vallejo thinner versus flow improver. They're two different things. Thinner, I don't know exactly the recipe, but like flow improver breaks down the what's it called? It makes the paint runnier. The tension, surface tension. And thinner is just like extra paint goo. And it actually can sometimes thicken it a little. Or it doesn't thicken it, but it lets the paint like get watery without literally being like without the paint separating, the actual pigment separating from the medium. Brother Cheeseman, I try using masking fluid and a sponge. Yeah, I want to do more experiments with masking fluid too. I have used Vallejo masking fluid, but then I didn't use it for like 4 years, and it turned into a solid block of rubber.
Yeah.
Man, do you remember when Bai Painted would mask cockpits so that he could airbrush the tiny little, like, I don't know, cage? And then he would carefully run a knife around the edge and then peel off the masking.
It's insane.
The man was
Truly
a true
insane.
artiste.
Oh, yeah.
Mad for Sacks, I use hairspray for chipping, works great. Oh yeah, I remember reading a Daka Daka, a great recipe for salt weathering. And yeah, you hairspray, you put on the salt, or no, I think you put on water, and then you sprinkle on salt, and then you hairspray. Wait, am I getting it wrong? You hairspray, then you salt, then you paint? Maybe I need to do a little more investigating. Oh, Daka.
I almost can't believe that there's still people on there.
Yeah. Oh, Daka Daka.
You know what though? It actually does make sense. For a little bit, the Warhammer 40k Reddit kind of took over, but now that's too much. It's just too much stuff going on there. But people go back.
Aaron Gret, Jay, let's talk about the secret sauce that no one talks about, Oohoo Glue, and how it makes killer gore and ichor when paired with Tamiya Red. I've been meaning to try it. I know Ninjon uses it a lot, Miniac uses it a lot. I need to try. Gareth May, if I do research on shipping medium, where should I post it? You can put it in the Discord. You can just tell us on stream. Mark the Frog. I never see many painters use Mr. Hobby or Tamiya, and I've always wondered why. Our Tamiya, I don't think Tamiya is acrylic paint.
Enamel.
Enamel, yeah, I think it's enamel, and so it's just a different type of paint. I don't know if I've ever seen people use like Tamiya for like organic shapes. Like, I don't know. I guess people do use Tamiya for like little soldier army men. I need to watch like some videos of like scale modelers painting like soldiers and how they do it. It's also expensive.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's like the same sort of price, but you'd have to invest again. Dan Davis, Molotov makes a liquid frisket pen, and I want to try it really bad. I do illustrations, but I wonder what it would do on a model. Is that the super chromey paint? I have one of the Malifaux chrome pens. Yeah, I've used it. I've used it in actual drawings, but never on a mini. I actually used it on some parts of my First Order Stormtroopers. I have the Bandai Stormtrooper kits. And it does make a very nice chrome. Karamalapo, what is the miniature on your thumbnail for this video? It is this lady, who is part of this gang. It is Lilitu. Part of the Nephilim gang.
Nephilim.
I watch guys that make tanks and dioramas and use it all the time. Yeah, I've seen people use it on tanks, but like how would you? I want to see that. I want to see them use those paints on like a guy like this. Griff Falcon 6. I have Tamiya and it's acrylic. Is it in like the little square glass things like you get at like the Hobby Lobby? The square glass containers.
Right, the Frog, I can vouch that Tamiya has multiple types of paints, both acrylic and enamel.
Gareth, thanks for chippy medium experiment. How long does it take to dry? I think it probably takes like 3 or 4 hours. Like you don't want to wait on it. Like once you've sprayed on your acrylic layer, you kind of want to, I don't know, maybe give it 5 minutes and then start chipping. And then once you've got your chips, you're happy with your chips, you probably want to varnish. Like it's probably cured after, I don't know, 8 hours, but you probably still want to varnish just so that you don't accidentally create more chips.
Right. And especially if you don't have any guacamole.
Yeah.
I've run into that problem before. Lots of chips, no guac.
Van Davis. They have chrome, but Frisket is an ink that dries into a mask. Then you rub it off when you're done painting or inking over it. Interesting. Wirehead. Even scale modelers use regular acrylics for figures. Just watch Night Shift. Oh yeah, I watched Night Shift to paint a tank. I've never seen him paint figures. Sternberg. Tamiya is acrylic lacquer paints. Can't be thinned with water. Where's the Frog? Can Jay or Nick recommend a good matte varnish? If you want a matte varnish, Green Stuff World Ultra Matte is very, very matte.
Ultra.
I've had problems with Vallejo polyurethane matte varnish. It has a tendency to frost a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I used to use a product called Tester's Dull Coat in a rattle can. I've heard you can buy it not in a rattle can. That might be a good way to go because that stuff creates a bulletproof matte layer.
Who's Matt?
Oh.
Who's this Matt? We always talk about Matt. I don't know. And is this Matt related to Matt Medium? Or is part of the Varnish gang? These jokes are funny.
Gareth Mays, just to be clear, I need to wait 3 or 4 hours before I can spray over the chipping medium. I'll probably give it 30 minutes. And that's probably as long as it takes to chip it. Aaron Gret, apparently all Tester's paints are doubling in price soon. Saw it in a few YouTube videos. Interesting. Mark the Frog, will varnish kill my airbrush? Nope, just clean it afterwards. Griff Falcon 6, AK Interactive Ultra Matte finish is really good. Yeah, I bet it's very, very similar to the Green Stuff World Ultra Matte.
What a world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
So many products, so little time.
What is going on with this guy's legs? I bet. Does the card show his legs well? Nope, not even a little bit. But it'll show it on the Games Workshop Webster. Ooh, I wonder what card pack do I have? No, I don't think I have the. Let's see.
Wow. Just gonna leave us like that?
The incredibly nice Malifaux playing cards. I wonder if he's on here. Oh wait, this is not the right thing. This is gonna be Arcanus. These guys are Neverborn. Man, though, look at how nice these cards are. Damn.
Pretty sick.
And they're plastic, so like they're really tough. Because usually playing cards are paper, and so they start to kind of wear out. Nah, these are plastic. They're springy.
Oh yeah. And if you like shuffling,
mm-hmm.
they're a good card to shuffle. I like shuffling. I learned how to shuffle just to play Malifaux. I get it. I remember being in high school.
Wirehead. The paint industry as a whole is in complete chaos. All paint from architectural to artist paints have seen a 30 to 50% price increase. Also massive shortages. Interesting. Gret. Jay, do you feel that your left-handed painting style is an advantage or disadvantage? It's normal. I'm sure I'd be exactly the same if I was right-handed.
I think it's a disadvantage because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
That you're left-handed.
Yeah. You can be, as they say, you can be right-handed or wrong-handed.
Yep.
Like the frog. How many minis are in a Malifaux team? I don't know. This batch is 8, and that is a core box and an expansion box. I think my performers are 10, but that's a core box and 3 expansion sets. Gray Falcon 6. For X-Wing, which faction do you play? I have a smattering of Imperial and Rebel, but I went hard in Scum. I have basically multiples of every single ship for the Scum faction.
Scum. Yep. Yeah, the world really feels like when you're playing Factorio and you don't have enough iron. So everything else can't get done.
Doesn't it suck when you're like waiting for steel sheets to be made?
Yeah.
And like you're literally sitting on the assembly line, just like clicking holding down the inventory button.
Yep.
And you're like, I need 1,500 steel to make this thing.
Good times. Good times.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of the time,
it is 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that means that it's our Betty Bye time.
Uh-huh.
So we already had 2 videos out this week. We have 2 more coming. We have one on Friday, one on Saturday, And that Saturday one's a Patreon exclusive episode, going through some more Warhammer Plus, little commentary by us as well. And yeah, we have a Patreon only stream after the normal stream on Friday, where you can call in and chat with us on Discord and ask questions and be rude to our faces and say just the worst things you possibly can to us. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah. Oh, alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.